We're just walking up right now. Who we got? Ex-Nula. Worthless Celebration. Hey guys.
Hey guys. Oh.
We got inflatables over there. Might use cigarettes in my car. Oh, we gotta run back real quick. Finely tuned machine here. So we put 2 hours in the parking meter. We'll go from there, but we're thinking we'll spend probably about 2 hours down here.
People working hard, regardless, struggling. People calling us because he stays divine.
Oh, Brie put her cat ears on. Man, $13 to park on the
On a
lots
Saturday.
here.
It didn't used to be like that.
Going down to like the Blazers games and the stuff at the Moda Center, I've seen parking as high as $50 for an event. It used to be 10.
And it's like gas station parking lots too. It's funny.
Yeah, well, just any pavement with more than one place to park a car. It's chilly out today. It's mid-40s, which is cold for Portland this time of year.
Yeah, we were driving down and the whole city was fogged over. At first I thought it was on fire, but no, not on fire.
What do you know? Portland not on fire.
It's been enacted by a class of criminal pedophile genocidal
We got
war criminals.
Fogs out, frogs out.
Oh, we got the
You know what we
oxalatum.
need to do is create another way to operate. The planet will continue, but human civilization won't. And that might be a good thing. But the question I have is, why do the people who work, who have our wages stolen, got to constantly face a diminishing quality of life? In order for them
Yeah.
We're here with Socialist Alternative talking to folks about how we can fight back against Trump. Have you guys been kind of following what's happening in Portland with Trump?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
PretendMedia.
Yeah. How do you guys feel like we can fight back against Trump right now? Like, what do you think would be successful?
Protests.
Yeah.
We're doing just getting it on camera to show people actually how it is, you know?
For sure, definitely, yeah. I mean, yeah, we're out here, so we're a socialist organization. We're part of like a national organization.
Hey.
We're talking about people.
Tommy Bio's crew is already here.
Who?
Tommy Bio's crew is already here.
this is.
Throughout business as usual.
If you hear me,
They're up early.
Pastor dude and
Yeah, I saw the
pastor guys right there.
And really capitulate to a lot of their
So most
demands,
likely Tommy's
especially around like
probably coming
stuff like
by.
the
Oh yeah, I saw him walking up.
Oh,
Yeah, probably Tommy will show up.
Shutting down
it's about solidarity.
Yeah, we're trying to cover myself today with a costume. Maybe they don't recognize me, but
I let the music play
Good luck.
community centers. Start a high school and then soon to be finished. Thinking about starting a community garden. Triggers on the wall while the poor people are starting business too. Regardless. Do the right thing and it makes you a target. When the peace murders the innocent and walk scot-free with an icon property, a block streets. I'm there in the intersection.
We're gonna be here all day, yeah.
Okay, we'll check you out a little bit later.
Cool, awesome. Thank you, guys.
To this emergency, so the government is conscious of insurgency. So much work to do, so keep jobs to find. The financial sector loose and robbed.
She's a Twitter live streamer. Something. And then that's that guy in the red hat over there with the black
I am
jacket.
now wealthy, but I do.
He's a Trump guy. Right
Doing
winger.
what's right, you might lose your life. They want me
It's
to
still
think
pretty
it's
slow down
suicide,
here.
y'all.
Things will pick up
We
probably in the next
chasing
hour.
death. I'm going in.
Got a little bit of
Like
police
the said to the
presence over
previous,
there.
I believe in the government with the faith of an atheist, rebellious.
Vinny Garth Wait says all protests are pointless. Well, you don't have to protest, but pointless or not, it's our right.
Thrust to the facades, questioning God. Come to the depths, that's my quest and my job. I'm here to uproot the implants, this man on the kickstand of a corrupted and busted illegitimate system. If you believe in revolution, you're threatened with prison. Liberty or death, man, what's your decision? No moral ambiguity, all the ingenuity is thorough. Directed at war in your community.
cold
No matter
fingers.
what you do to me, it won't change the fact. Freedom's a human right, it's time to take it back. Hey,
Get yourself
this is
in the
not
bathroom.
healthy.
Oh, here.
I am not talking, but I have the power to break the chains. Doing what's right, you might lose your life. They want me to think it's suicide, y'all, but we gon' change the game. So pick the characteristics of an American misfit. In a materialistic authoritarian system,
I
as
see.
far
It's
as
a
human
dog
relations,
walking on its
we know the
hands.
master plan
That's
includes self-determination for all Africans. Coming from a deficit on the edge of a precipice exploited by greed and racial prejudice. From President Obama, Iraq to Pakistan. Y'all marching to Portland and take
Well,
back
Texas,
the land.
we take 'em
The submerged
seriously.
serpents coil purges oil. That disperses further poison in the oceans and soil. The merchants.
Yeah, total waste of time, huh?
Oh shit,
Murder
I
for
went
profit, the
vertical. I
whole
wasn't
earth
gonna
is
go
broiled. So
vertical
how do
today.
we stop this obnoxious nonsense? A meeting, a forum, a concert, a conference? I understand the need to talk and process, but we need action, not just thoughts
Did I
and
make that members
concepts.
only yet?
Somebody
Or
help me. This is
probably
not
let it roll
healthy.
for a minute?
I am not
how many
healthy,
people we
but
got
I
in
do
here?
have the power to break the chain. What's right, you want me to think it's suicide, y'all. We gon' change my time. Continue to show up. Thank you for being here. We create a better world every breath we breathe. Stay committed. Love what you do what you love, and that'll
Okay,
make it
we're
easy.
going into subscriber
I'm out,
only
Chris, y'all.
mode.
Peace.
You have to be subscribed for at least 1 minute. It's probably going to get busy, so if you want to keep on chatting, all you have to do is subscribe, wait 1 minute, and then you can start chatting again. Oh. Oh, what did I just do? Chat filter, all messages.
All right, Mike Crenshaw, come on. Let's give it up. Mike Crenshaw. I want to borrow his poncho. I love that poncho. Before I introduce our next speakers, I just want to tell you guys, text your friends and tell them that there's still plenty of time before we start the march. Have them come down here and join us, all right? And if you are posting on your social feeds today, please tag us at No Kings Portland, right? At No
I don't
Kings
understand.
Portland.
Oh, it does say up
all right.
there.
So next up, we're focusing
51.
on feeding our community and supporting
Just
local
in the
businesses.
Double tap
Carlos
to like
Reynoso
that.
and Polo Benuelos
Thumbs up, give us
are the
thumbs up.
owners of Mis Tacones, a proudly queer Chicano-run vegan restaurant on Northeast Killingsworth.
Hey, Lilith.
Mis Tacones
Hey,
integrates
Nala.
identity, culture, and social justice through traditional Mexican comfort
That's
food.
Nala.
Please give it up
I
for
know I'm
Polo
saying it
and
wrong.
Carlos.
I'm sorry.
Hola, amores.
We're gonna wander around for a second.
My name is Carlos. I am co-owner. This is my husband. We own Mis Tacones. We are a queer local business. Feeding is a huge part of what we do.
Absolutely, and we're so happy to have been invited here and just
Got
talk
the
about the
frogs.
importance of community and being able to take care of one another during these wild times here in the United States. And it is really important for us to stay united and be community here in Portland, and we are grateful to be here.
Yeah, being here is a big honor for us. Community togetherness.
Got the giant frog.
Advocating. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Just a little bit about our business. My background, I was a social worker for about 20 plus years. I worked in mental health and addiction. I worked in sexual health education. I identified as someone who's in recovery. Now as a youth, I had a little bump of time. I ended up being incarcerated. So my lived experience got me into working with the community. I worked as a community concern here in Portland for about 6+ years, working as a peer and working with communities and connecting them with resources. So we had a chance to
Portland set up
a restaurant here in Portland. We really wanted to integrate our activism with our business. So from early on,
ACLU Oregon.
Give back the best we can, because here in Portland, right, like
your 2 cents, Portland.
Y'all show up. Y'all show up for us from the very beginning, and we give back the best way we can. And how we give back is, years ago, we started a takedown program. We got really inspired by
GSA Labor, Federal Unionists. Who are these guys?
So have you
FRSO, Healthcare for All Oregon,
Money for people's needs, not for the war machine.
PSO, Portland Socialism Liberation. Who's this? Nurses and healthcare workers union, I think. The revoke the ICE permit people that had the protest at City Hall, and USA to Israel. A lot of socialist.
Inflation station.
A lot of socialist tents.
See any purple ponies?
Oh man, I didn't get the pink frog emoji up last night.
Right now we are entering holidays, holiday season.
We have a pink frog emoji I haven't made. I just didn't have a chance to get it posted last night. I was hoping to have that up for today, but members will have a pink frog emoji very soon.
I want to reiterate the importance of supporting local artists in Portland. There's so many amazing.
That's the Operation Inflation setup. That's the same setup they have down at the ICE protest.
Just it's everywhere. We have local artisans out there trying to provide for their families, also trying to provide jobs for their employees.
Portland Police Community Liaisons are down here, and the police medic guy. Those are all the regular Portland police from the ICE protest.
Putting our money towards them. Really supporting the people who make Portland so special, who make the United States so special.
We probably should have waited an hour or so before we showed up, just to
have it go a little bit first.
Yeah, let the crowds build a little bit.
We have to go through just to stay up, just to bring people in, and reaching out to community has always been at the forefront of everything that we do. And so us having a platform, being able to share what we know and share, information about our communities.
Wow,
and
filming on a tablet's kind of a good idea.
Support small business first. It's just so much more powerful, and knowing that you are supporting community directly. So definitely go out there and support your local artists. I know we have the Saturday market going on over here, and a lot of local vendors who have worked really hard to make these beautiful crafts to share with y'all. And I think
big beautiful stroke.
We should be really supporting them.
Stop shopping Amazon. Hell yeah. Also too, right, like as a small business, we can't do it alone, right? Like it's really tough to survive. So for us, from the very beginning, we knew we depended on community, and also like for us, collaborating has been a huge part of our branding and who we are and our identity. So we're always collaborating with nonprofits, we're collaborating with other businesses. Right now we're collaborating with this amazing nonprofit called Gym Space Equity that provides training and fitness for BIPOC communities who don't have access to these resources, right? Because unfortunately they're considered luxury items. They shouldn't be. fitness and health should not be a luxury item. It should be available for everybody, period.
This time of day.
So we collaborate with these organizations, these nonprofits. Also, too, we collaborate with other small businesses because in the winter, it's tough, y'all. It's really tough for us in the winter. So we always find ways to build up and elevate other small businesses. On December 8th, we have a collaboration with Nora, another POC vegan, amazing vegan restaurant here in Portland. December 8th, we're doing a Thai Mexican fusion. So come through, you know, we always do these type of events, right? We always try to collaborate. It's a huge part of, you know, surviving, essentially, right? As a small business.
Actually, I'm not gonna
Anything
do
else?
this one. We can text,
We're so honored, y'all. Being here means the world to us. Like, this is showing up for community, like y'all show up for us, and it really like humbles my heart. We feel so loved. We're very family oriented. For us, the way we approach our business is like how we approach our family, right? We try to show up, we try to give back the best we can. It's not always easy. Being a small business is not easy, right? But it's the right thing to do, and that's how we approach it.
Yeah, so we want to encourage everybody to, you know, go to your local restaurants. And, you know, actually a lot of our friends here in Portland, a lot of other local restaurants also have a very similar pay it forward system.
Hey, Honey
and
Bucket.
this is, you know, it's community supported, it's community driven, so that we don't have members of our community going hungry. Nobody should have to go hungry in Portland or in the United States. I think it's appalling that there are people going hungry in the United States. And it takes the small businesses, not the corporations, to do something about it. And these small business, keep in mind, have a lot more limited resources than these major corporations. Small business owners are putting a lot out of pocket, so we are heavily relying on our communities to help us in this fight, to keep people fed, to, you know, support one another. And
do you have my YouTube
and yeah, so I
photo
mean,
on there?
please go out there and support all these amazing, wonderful businesses. I'm sure many of you are artists out here too, so I hope what
I wasn't like using
what I'm saying is really resonating
Well,
with
if it's on
everybody.
there, it's using data.
The importance
When my
of
phone's
being
off?
united and being in solidarity
Oh,
with all these
okay.
wonderful small
If you have
businesses
play
and
hit
really
on it.
uplifting and supporting our community.
No.
I was paused.
If I close my phone, it stops.
Thank you so much, amores. We love you so much. Come through to Mis Tacones, donate when you can. Come have a meal. Come with your family, chosen family, blood family, friends. We love seeing y'all. Abrazos, besitos, mwah.
Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's give it up for Carlos and Polo. I can't wait to try their food. Yeah, where am I here? A quick shout out to our team at the Kids Zone back here.
You're watching Pretend
and the
Media on
Craftivism tent back here.
YouTube.com/@PretendMedia.
I'm not sure which one of these ends, but they're right behind you here. Not hard to find today. So head back there to make yourself a sign
Hey,
for the
Ward.
march if you want. Should we talk about that right now? Well, yeah. Sign for the march and get a jump on holiday gifts. You can make stuff back there.
Hey Lilith,
It's
how's
important
that
to
Ellen
us that
voodoo coming?
even the youngest activists can attend protests safely, so please take advantage of the Kids Zone. Our next guest is speaking about the importance of unions and the power of collective bargaining. We all know that union members are some of the
Hey ECN.
strongest activists and organizers that we know of, and they've been doing it a long, long time. Jamie is a union organizer and member of the Party for Socialism and Liberation. She has been organizing hospital workers for the past 3 years. Jamie fights for workers because she sees things getting worse for healthcare workers every year and knows the only solution is organizing for a new system. Please give a warm welcome of solidarity to Jamie Kissel.
All right, let's get that energy up, everybody. Woo! How's everybody feeling? We doing good? That's great. Well, my friends, our grassroots movement to end the racist rule of the billionaire class is only growing. The last No Kings Day on October 18th Over 7 million people in small towns and major cities from coast to coast came out in the largest day of protest in US history. They came out to say no to Trump and his racist billionaire agenda. This administration wants to carry out the most insane program imaginable, cutting essential services to ACA and SNAP. Whoops. Cutting essential services to ACA and SNAP, and cutting essential services to ACA and SNAP, squeezing working people even harder while corporations rake in record profits. And how does the Democratic Party respond? By shutting down the government. Over 40 million people, over 1 million people went 44 days without pay, and over 42 million people went for a week with no SNAP benefits. Right before Thanksgiving, Congress made hungry people go even hungrier. Trump and his backers want to take us back to the 1950s, when open white supremacy was tolerated, there were no rights for women and LGBTQ people, and where racial apartheid was the norm. But we aren't going back. Every single right that we've won over the last century, whether it's the 8-hour workday, the right for every person to marry who they want to marry, or the end of Jim Crow, came because of people like us standing up and organizing. And the right wing is scared. They're scared because they know that if we get even more organized, we can defeat them. I don't know if you've heard, but No Kings has recently called for 2 days of economic blackout. So next time, it won't just be another demonstration. We will move from protest to resistance to rebellion and eventually a general strike. Progressive labor laws in the United States make a general strike rare here, but in other parts of the world, general strikes are common. We need only look to them to see that when workers organize together en masse and refuse to go to work, we have the power to win. And we know because it's happened here in the United States. On May Day of 2006, 14 million people across this country refused to go to work, refused to go to school, refused to go shopping, and instead went out into the streets to protest the racist treatment of undocumented people. Millions of undocumented people went on strike, and that single day changed the political consciousness of this country despite decades of criminalizing and demonizing immigrants. In 1934, workers in Minneapolis, Toledo, San Francisco, and across the eastern seaboard all went on general strike to demand better wages, shorter hours, and union recognition. And those strikes worked. Because of them, we won Social Security, unemployment insurance, and the right to unionize. But these rights weren't handed to us by the kindness of the ruling class. These rights were won because people like us stood up and organized and mobilized. Because when we do that, we can shut everything down. My friends, no one is coming to save us. The Democrats in Washington want us to believe that they are the solution to the far right, but we know they're not the solution to the far right. They are doing nothing to protect people like us. They are too scared, either too scared to mount a general opposition to Trump, or they are too deep in the pockets of the same exact corporate interests as the Republicans. History has been shaped not by some charitable wing of the ruling class, not by some great man who makes decisions for everyone else, but by the people courageously standing up to power and demanding what is ours. We are the people. We are the people targeted by the right-wing billionaire agenda, and we disagree with the idea that the U.S. should go backwards, that apartheid should rule, and that American history should be twisted and covered up. If millions of us take action on a workday, we have the power not just to stop the degradation of our fundamental rights, but to fight for more. Democracy cannot go back. It will not go back. It's time for us to flex our power and move this country forward. It's time to build a broader and stronger struggle. It's time to get organized, and it's time to shut this country down! We can have a people's general strike here in the United States.
watching
And
PretendMedia
when all of
on
us stand
YouTube.
together, Trump and his billionaire right-wing friends will look like nothing, because there are a lot more of us than there are of them. Thank you.
Oh, shit. Sorry, having to go to mine.
Please give it up for Jamie Kissel. Nothing beats a union organizer's
It's nice
speech,
when
I
see
tell
that
you what.
pops up on my screen
Yeah.
like that, but I can only catch
Okay.
it at a time, you know?
Okay.
This stand is driving me nuts. If you'd like to volunteer with us, we're always looking for volunteers. We're always looking to train organizers. Visit the info booth behind you to your right. It's the first booth on this side of the concrete path. That's the info booth if you'd like to sign up to volunteer. Our next action is in January. We're taking December, we're taking that time to be with our
80% of the
families
time
and
when I see
also
a
plan
message
for
for review, I click
an
on it,
amazing
it's
event in
Lilith.
January, so stay tuned for that. But we are going to need volunteers.
You go, Lilith. You're
Our next
always being
speaker is
reviewed.
someone you've probably heard a lot about in the past couple months. Atidi Cruz is the daughter of Victor Cruz, our neighbor in Hillsborough, who was mistaken for someone else by ICE and wrongfully detained for almost a month in Tacoma. Atidi fought every day and has been fighting every day since October 14th to free her father, and is still fighting today to keep ICE from deporting him. Please give a warm, loving welcome to Atidi Cruz.
Hey, we got a lot of people in here. If you want to chat, all you have to do is subscribe and wait for 1 minute. It just filters the people that jump in and out really quick.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for being here. My name is Atidi Cruz. I actually have a core memory of marching through the streets of Portland when of marching through the streets of Portland when I was 9 years old, hand in hand with my parents, protesting for our freedom and our rights as immigrants. I never would have imagined that 20 years later, I'd be standing here again, still fighting. But one thing I know for certain is our pain will not be in vain, and change starts with us. On October 14th, my father, Victor Cruz, was wrongfully detained on his way home from work. He presented documents proving he was in the country legally. The agents tossed him aside and said, "That doesn't mean anything to us." He was taken to Tacoma and held for nearly a month under dehumanizing conditions. Men sleeping under bright lights in freezing concrete rooms, tiny food portions, no privacy, and no idea when they'd be released. Even there, my father showed leadership. He helped men who didn't speak English call their families and navigate the system. Even in the worst conditions, he chose compassion, and I'm so proud of him. On October 30th, ICE attempted to deport him, despite him having a legal extension and pending court date. Our lawyers secured a temporary restraining order with only hours to spare. ICE has been deporting and transferring people without hearings, without notice, and without due process. My father was finally released on November 7th because of a federal court order. We paid the bond in full, and still they put an ankle monitor on him because it's our policy, they said. The private prison company, GEO Group, makes roughly $770,000 every day from electronically surveilling people like my father. Today, he is a prisoner in his own home, even though a federal judge ruled he's not a threat to society. For days after his release, ICE called me every time he stepped outside, demanding to know where he was. It was yet another tactic of fear and control. And his fight is not over. ICE is actively trying to deport him. I want to emphasize this. During his Entire detention, my father never appeared on the ICE locator. There were days when we didn't know where he was at all. ICE operates without transparency, accountability, or regard for the law. So I ask, what are we doing to ensure that federal ICE agents follow the law? Elected officials tell me, let us know what we can do. But when we call for action, all we hear is we can't interfere with federal agents. If ICE is violating the law and the Constitution, why are they allowed to operate in our cities and our neighborhoods? If this were really about removing criminals, why hide their faces? Why refuse to present judicial warrants? This is racial profiling. 70% of people detained by ICE have no criminal record. People tell me I'm brave for speaking out, but my father was brave long before this. Leaving home at 16 to build a life here, my mother was brave crossing the desert with 3 small children, fueled only by hope. They built a life, contributed to the community, and did everything they could to provide opportunity. And pay taxes. And let's be clear, crossing the border without documents is a civil infraction, like jaywalking. It is not a felony. We are not animals to be hunted. We are human beings with families, roots, and dreams. We deserve dignity, safety, not fear and anxiety. It feels like a slap in the face that the government takes our tax dollars, yet denies us health care and food programs, and compassion. The trauma being created right now will be felt for generations to come. So what can we do? We can document and call the PERC hotline when you see ICE. Keep a safe distance, but make your presence be known. If you can, donate, give to PERC, ECHO, Centro Cultural, Oregon for All, or the ACLU, or any immigrant-led organizations. Shop local at immigrant-owned businesses. If you can't donate, volunteer, join Migra Watch, help PERC, show up. There's something every one of us can do, because the worst thing we can do is nothing at all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Atidi. Let's give her another hand, please. We're getting close to March time, but we have a couple more speakers. It will probably come as no surprise to you that lawyers have been the tip of the spear fighting back authoritarianism 7 days a week in what's left of a fair and just legal system. And they have been since before the billionaires and the Heritage Foundation installed Trump in the Oval Office. Right here in Portland, we've seen these lawyers fight the good fight time after time to keep this Republican regime from sending troops illegally into our, yes, beautiful city. Yeah. Sandy Chung is the executive director of the ACLU of Oregon, where she leads the ACLU of Oregon team in defending and advancing democracy, civil liberties, and civil rights, and helping to create an Oregon of greater justice, equity, and care. Sandy is a graduate of Sunset High School and Harvard College and Law School. It's our honor to introduce Sandy Chung.
You're watching Pretend Media on YouTube. You can support us directly on either Venmo or Cash App, both Pretend Media, all one word. If you're
Hello
not
everyone,
watching
how
on
are
Pretend
you?
Media, check us out, Pretend Media on YouTube.
I'm Sandy Chung. My pronouns are she and her. I'm the executive director of the ACLU of Oregon. The ACLU of Oregon's mission is to defend and advance our democracy, civil liberties, and civil rights. We have 50,000 members and donor supporters across the state of Oregon. As you can see, Oregonians love the Constitution and love our country. Democracy is important to me. It is a core part of my personal story. My family and I immigrated from South Korea in the early 1980s. At that time, South Korea was ruled by a military dictator. My parents became profoundly disillusioned with their country after the government suppressed pro-democracy protests in a town called Gwangju by having South Korean troops jail and even kill hundreds to thousands of protesters, including many college students who are leading the movement for democracy. You see, Gwangju is my dad's hometown. Even in the face of government violence, the people of South Korea continue to dissent against dictatorship, and they were eventually able to build a strong democratic country. However, in December of last year, about a month after Trump's re-election, then President Yoon of South Korea tried to repeat history. He declared martial law. In response, South Korean lawmakers climbed the walls of their parliamentary building. They blocked their doors from Yoon's henchmen so they could pass an emergency law to stop Yoon from becoming a dictator. At the same time, millions of South Koreans took to the streets to peacefully protest for and protect their country. And in April of this year, Yoon's impeachment was finalized when all 8 justices on South Korea's Constitutional Court affirmed the impeachment. I share with you South Korea's story because we, the people of the United States, we are not alone in our struggle for democracy and to keep the military off our streets. And as you can see from South Korea's story, we can resist presidents who want to be dictators, and we can win. You all know that recently Trump tried to pull a dictator move by trying to deploy federalized National Guard troops to many cities, including Portland. Boom. Why did he pick Portland? Yes, because we're loud, and honestly, we are a spur in his side. We know that Trump's threats of federal violence and occupation are about political theater, not community safety or community care. He wants to divert our attention from a federal budget bill that gives tax cuts to billionaires while devastating our communities with deep cuts to healthcare, to education, and to food aid, while sending ICE hundreds of billions more dollars so that they can do his cruel and chaotic mass kidnappings and deportations. He's also trying to divert our attention away from the fact that he's killing people fishing in international waters and in other countries. He's also trying to divert our attention from the fact that he does not want to release the Epstein files, and he's trying to protect pedophiles. So when we all continue to show up and protest together, and as the people of Oregon, with our frog and chicken costumes, with our rooster costumes, with our amazing protest art and signs, we have a message for Trump, not on our watch. And the thing is, the courts have agreed with us again and again. They have stated that peaceful protests are not a legitimate reason for Trump to send in the military to our streets. When we show up for our democracy by being united and peacefully protesting together, we are working to protect the heart of our country. Trump wants a country ruled by greed, corruption, and control. We are striving for justice, fairness, and freedom. Trump creates hate and division. We cultivate care and collaboration. He emboldens the billionaires. We empower everyday people. Trump is a bully. We stand up to bullies and we stop them. As a bully, Trump goes after the people he thinks are the most vulnerable, who he thinks we, the people, will leave behind. He's been especially inhumane towards our neighbors who are immigrants and refugees, who are transgender, and who have spoken up against war, against genocide, racism, and fascism. Oregon, I'm going to ask you, are we going to let Trump bully our immigrant and trans neighbors and justice activists? One more time, are we going to let Trump bully anyone in our communities. We have a saying at the ACLU of Oregon. Do you know what it is? See you in court. Yesterday, we told Trump we're going to see him in court. We took him to court to tell him that he cannot bully our protesters. We filed a class action lawsuit on behalf of the Portland Chicken, on behalf of an elderly couple, on behalf of veterans and journalists, all who were subjected to unacceptable violence from federal agents simply for protesting and saying they will stand with their most vulnerable neighbors. At the ACLU of Oregon, we know that dissent and solidarity are patriotic. Okay, everyone, I have two asks for you. First, I'm going to ask you to join our Equal Rights for All campaign. This is a ballot measure campaign to make it clear in the Oregon Constitution that our state protects the rights to abortion and reproductive health rights like IVF, trans rights and related healthcare decisions, and same-sex marriage. I'm collecting signatures from registered Oregon voters to get this on the ballot next year. My teammates are also in the back at the tent, at the table. So if you're a registered Oregon voter and you have not provided a signature yet, please provide one before you go. We need live signatures. You can also go to equalrightsoregon.com to get more information, including about how you can volunteer or hold a house party to educate your family and friends about this important ballot measure. Second, I all need you to take out your phones. I know it's cold, but take out your phones. I need you to put in the number for PERC. Okay, are you all ready? This is PERC Oregon. It is 888-622-1510. Once again, 888-622-1510.
Life under the me. Thank you for the.
If you see activity that might be ICE activity, I need you to call the PERC hotline. If you have a friend or family member or neighbor whose family member may have been taken by ICE, I need you to have them call the PERC hotline. Okay? So whenever you have any questions, call the PERC hotline to report what is going on. This is my second ask. Number again, 888-622-1510. 888-622-1510. PERC is the heart of a rapid response system against
thank
ICE
you for the
across
$20.
Oregon. They're a mighty but small volunteer-led organization.
Nancy Hilaire donated $20. Thank you very much.
Near Thanksgiving and the winter holidays, if you can give to PERC, and they are a 501c3 organization, so you can also write it off on your taxes, right? But I need you to give to PERC. And their website is percoregon.org. If you can't give, or if you can give, the other way that you can support PERC is to sign up as a volunteer.
Yeah,
they do have signups available on their website, pircoregon.org, to support them as they do their very important work of protecting our immigrant and refugee neighbors. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for your solidarity and your courage. Can you all show me? What does democracy look like? What does democracy look like? Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Sandy Chung, everybody, please. I would vote for her for anything in a heartbeat, right? In the spirit of caretaking and accountability, our next speech exemplifies a concept popular in many belief systems and that many of us live by regardless of faith: do unto others. Farah Julianne Velour is an aspiring mixed media artist, poet, and healer. She has faced and battled numerous personal and systemic challenges, including houselessness, racism, transphobia, gender dysphoria, and mental illness. Despite it all, she has found hope through writing about her darkest fears and pains, as well as her brightest hopes and dreams. Today, she will share a couple of her poems with the collective of hopes, of inspiring sparks of love, life, and courage to everyone here. Farah?
Hi everyone. Hello Frog family. I am so honored to be here today to share some sacred words from my poetry collection, Silver Lining. It is both a hidden passion and work in progress that I've been working and devoting my time to for a little over a year and a half. Through my journey here in Portland, I have found that simply walking out the door as a Black, queer, and trans woman is my biggest form of protest. Writing and expressing are my superpowers, and through vulnerability, I have found strength and hope. Here's my first poem titled, My Serenity. Out of the flesh of the earth, my bones emerge, eyes deep like the forefathers and mothers of old, soul of warmth, heart of gold. My flickering flame ascends from the depths of despair. God, grant me the serenity, for here I am. Me, just me. And to the forces that be, that wish to keep me small, fuck you all. I will stand proud.
Thank you, Wayward Soul, for the $25.
Thank you, Wayward Soul. Wow, yes, thank you.
And a resolve that reaches the very sky.
Oh, snap, yes.
Here's my next poem titled True Freedom. It is nothing but bags of bone and flesh that dictate the lives of so many, the hearts of which cannot be seen, but can be heard screaming, "Democracy, please." Instead, we are given what is already so commonly known: cruelty, hostility, wretched indignity, and vile injustice. Believe it or not, the prayers, screams, chants, and tears of those most marginalized, vulnerable, and weakened by oppression are heard first and most loudly. The voices of those who had no choice but to submit to and obey a system of abuse and misuse of power will be heard and rectified on this day. Whether or not we see it with our eyes or feel it with our hands, the eyes of justice both sees and knows all. Our hearts will feel its swift action and in turn will swell in utmost joy and elation. O justice, give to us the courage and strength to stand, to march with strong intentions and will to set things right and undo the damage that has been done in our lives and the lives of those who have come before us. May true freedom reign. Blessed be.
Thank you, Farah. Recently, you may have seen the video from Mutt's Coffee in Beaverton about their employee Jaden and her husband Tony having to leave the country after Tony was targeted by ICE. Here to read Tony's story are Caitlin, a friend of Jaden's, and Jacqueline, co-owner of Mutt's. Please give them a warm welcome.
Hello, thank you all for being here. My name is Caitlin. My grandmother was a Pakistani immigrant, and the reason I'm here at all. I'm a barista at Mutt's Coffee, and it is through this job that I've had the honor of knowing a radiant woman named Jaden and her loving husband, Tony, the reason we are here today. Today is a special day. It marks Tony and Jaden's 6-month wedding anniversary. However, they will not get to spend the day together celebrating their love because they have been forcibly separated, and now 2,100 cruel miles lie between them. This is Tony's experience in his own words. Hi, my name is Tony. On October 29th, I was able to say goodbye to my wife as she headed off to work. Soon after, I got ready to head out to work myself. As I was getting into my truck, about to start it, 4 vehicles pulled up to block me in. As I asked them what they wanted, they told me that I was under arrest. I didn't understand why. They were not the police and they were not immigration. They were the headhunters. I looked at them and got out of my truck. One pulled a gun on me, the others came toward me and threw me into sticker bushes and wrestled me to the ground. My face was bloody, and the one who had pulled a gun on me shoved my face into the sticker bushes and dirt. From there, they handcuffed me and dragged me to the parking lot, where they were trying to clean the blood and dirt off my face. I asked if they could please loosen the handcuffs. They were too tight and my fingers were going numb. They didn't. They shoved me in the back seat, put my seatbelt on, and took me to the Portland ICE facility. The whole car ride, my right shoulder and hands were numb and hurt so bad the pain was unbearable. Once we got inside the ICE facility, they removed the handcuffs and had a doctor come to check me, but they did not clean any blood off my hands, arms, or face. Half an hour passed, and they put me in a cell that was cold and held nothing but concrete benches. I was in there for 2 hours with 60 other people. I finally got to make a phone call to my wife to tell her what happened at 1:15. She was devastated, crying, and heartbroken. She asked if she could come see me, and the ICE agent with me said, yes, I would be there until the evening. My wife, brother, sister-in-law, and son all showed up. My wife went to the door asking to see me, and the agent there told her I was already on my way to Tacoma. They lied to my family. They made my wife suffer more and cry for me when I was sitting 40 feet away, inside. Later that evening, around 7 p.m., we were shipped out. My wrists were shackled to my waist, and all of us were shackled ankle to ankle like animals. We were put on a bus where the air was 55 degrees, and for 4 hours, we sat until we got to another facility where they unloaded us and stuck us in a room with at least 80 other people. They gave us cup of noodles with cold water to eat at midnight. That was dinner. They gave us a 1/2-inch thick mat to lay on with a little folded up emergency rescue blanket. The light stayed on all night, and we were only able to sleep in half-hour increments. We were so cold. The next morning, once again, we got a cup of lukewarm noodles and a bottle of water as breakfast. Soon after, maybe 9 a.m., they shackled us again and took us to another bus to the Tacoma Detention Center.
Babe.
They unloaded us into the facility around 2 hours later, unshackled us, and put us in a bigger room with more people, steel and concrete everywhere.
Are you okay?
They kept us there from 11:30 a.m. until about midnight. They gave us a change of clothes, a blanket, and a paper-thin mattress.
So I'm not gonna have a word.
We stayed there for 3 days and were able to see our loved ones during visiting hours. We were told that our loved ones could bring a backpack of clothing so that once we were shipped out, we would have some personal
I'm
belongings.
gonna keep my hotspot and put this.
The day came where they took us to the holding cells and told us we were being shipped out on Tuesday at midnight. They ended up calling us into the cells to be shipped out at 1:30 a.m. that Tuesday.
Off
That my wife had ready to bring
the
to me.
hotspot. Let me know if the
We were lied to,
video
and our families
degrades.
were left in the dark. We went to the holding
Oh,
cell to
that's
change
bad.
back into the clothes we'd been taken in, and they kept us in the cell with 150 people and started
Can you
shackling
ask the
everybody
mods
to
if
each
the
other.
video looks alright?
By the end of the process, it was 8 a.m. We were given no food, water, or anything. Soon after, we were on a bus to a private airport in Tacoma.
Okay.
Off the bus,
Hey
we watched
mods, can you
agents throw the
message me and let me
personal
know
belongings we
how
had
the stream looks
come
right now? We're
into
just on
sacks.
cell
A lot
for
of people's
a
belongings
minute
were
while
later
Nathan goes to the
returned broken or
bathroom.
damaged. we were put on a plane where we were once again shackled and while waiting to take off to Texas.
Okay, I'm gonna assume it's
Halfway through the flight, wrists cuffed
either way, he
together,
has
they
to
gave
be,
us something
so-
to eat and drink.
Facebook
American
message
cheese
me.
between two pieces of bread and a bottle of water. That was lunch. Once we arrived in Texas, they took us off the plane, shackled, and got us on a bus without any chance
Thanks,
to
Pat.
use a restroom. We were on that bus for over 2 hours, and people needed to use the bathroom.
Little
People
fuzzy.
started
Sorry,
peeing
guys.
on
We'll
the
be
bus.
back on the hotspot in a minute.
Eventually, we got to the ICE facility at 9:30 in the evening. We were put in a 15 by 15 foot room where everyone was exhausted, in need of a bathroom, and hungry. They gave us water. Later, we got a sandwich, crackers, and a granola bar. We stayed there until we were processed, and they gave us clothes to change into. By the time we were on our way to rest, it was 5 in the morning. These buildings were all white with no daylight. I felt like I was in an insane asylum without the straitjacket. The only colors we could see were in our uniform, the TV, and beds. It was lucky that we were only at the Texas facility for 2 days. Others had been there 6 months to a year, trying to fight their case without any guarantee of winning.
Awesome. Thanks, Snips.
I would have gone crazy if I was stuck there any longer. After the 2 days, we went to holding cells and put on our regular clothing that had been worn for a week at that point. And they took us to the edge of the border where the Mexican consulate came to meet us and make sure we were okay. They walked us across the border and took us to their offices where the National Guard and federal police escorted us to a safe shelter. They fed us, gave us clean clothes, and a place to sleep. Afterwards, they gave us a little money and escorted us to where we wanted to go, whether it was the airport or a bus station. This is something that people, human beings, and their families should not have to go through. It's been a hard journey. It's been a horrifying and terrible experience for my wife and family. I feel lucky that I am able to reunite with my wife and that I'm safe. It's sad to know that some of these people won't get to reunite with their families. Some don't have money to survive or a place to go and will end up on the streets. Thank God I am one of the few of thousands that have a family member that could take me in a country I don't know, after being raised in America for 40 years. Now I will start a new beginning
As good as I
with
can
my
do
amazing
without
wife
Nathan here.
and our fat
You're
cat.
watching No
Thank
Kings
you
Rally.
for taking the time to listen to my story. And before I hand this off to the Frog Brigade, I have just a few words to share from Jaden on this story. Today is a special day. It is Tony and I's 6-month wedding anniversary. However, we won't get to spend it together. As I sit packing up our belongings, 2,100 miles
Look at my
away
nails,
from the love of my life,
Restreamers.
not by choice, but by force, I can't help but wonder how this could happen in such a cruel way. My husband was kidnapped from our apartment parking lot at gunpoint, tackled to the ground into sticker bushes that cut his face, hands, and arms, told he wasn't wanted in this country, a country he has worked in for almost his whole life, and a country where his closest family lives. He was on his way to go to work with his son. The way these bounty hunters and ICE agents dehumanized and abused my husband just for being born in Mexico is unforgivable and unacceptable. He didn't get a full meal for over 2 days. He slept on concrete. I put $300 in his account for food and phone calls at the Tacoma detention facility, and it was never given to him or given back to me. We were lied to and misled. The panic, heartache, confusion, anger, sadness, and injustice we have experienced in the last 3 weeks is
I guess
beyond
you're just
anything
nobody.
I've experienced in my life. My husband did not commit a crime, yet was treated like a criminal. He was going to work to provide for us and his family. He has a daughter and son who rely on him. He has parents here who rely on him. I rely on him. He's a hardworking, kind, and compassionate man.
Hi, Alex.
He helps
Yes,
anyone
this
who
is
needs
live
it because he
downtown
has a big
Portland,
heart.
Oregon.
The reality of him being treated so horrendously, denied food, basic necessities, and comfort makes me sick. He deserved better than that. So does everyone who this is happening to right now. This is not how these cases should be handled. Violently snatching human beings from their loved ones without any notice, leaving family members, pets, and obligations in the dark and unattended to. This isn't right. Don't forget that the United States was built by immigrants.
Nathan's just run to the restroom, so as
I
soon
want
as
to
he gets
thank
back,
everyone
we'll be
in
on
our community
hotspot
who
again,
has
and
supported
the
us
channel
and
will be
spoken out on our
clear.
behalf
Thanks, guys,
during
for
these last
sticking
3
here.
weeks. I won't forget it. Everyone needs to speak out and stand up for their neighbors. We are stronger together. Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, Jacqueline. Normally, we would have started this whole gathering with a land acknowledgement, but because of time constraints, we couldn't do that today and give it the full attention that it deserves. So I just want to remind everybody that we are standing on stolen ground. And I would just ask all of you to always keep the native peoples of this land close in your hearts and watch in the following weeks for tangible ways to support our Indigenous siblings as we move about the land that rightfully belongs to them. Yes. All right. Right before we march, I want to introduce a special guest. He's an old friend of mine. I'm delighted to invite Slurmit the Frog of the Portland Frog Brigade on stage for our final speech. I know you'll find his words riveting. Slurmit, hop on up here.
Hello everybody, I'm Slurmit the Frog from the Portland Frog Brigade!
Sorry, had a frog in my throat there for a second. Anyways,
Didn't know we were gonna speech by frog.
off-
Yay!
Oh, it's my speech. I need it. Oh, shit. Anyway, first up, I gotta give a huge shout out to the first inflatable frog, our friend Toad. Let's hear it for Toad. Yeah, Toad started this whole inflatable revolution, but with help from the Portland Frog Brigade and Operation Inflation and everyone else out here who joined this fight, we've shown that Portland is not a war-torn city, but a city who knows how to stand up for what's right in the most effective way that we know how, and that's being weird. So, you know, as winter inches closer, let's all make a commitment to carry this amazing energy into the spring. We might not march in December, we may get snowed in January, but we cannot stop this fight. Let's promise to carry the spirit of resistance not only in the times
Yeah,
of
show us
crisis,
those emojis.
but when the quiet stretches too. Because it's during those times that we have the greatest ability to create permanent change. We march now to take our country back, but we do the quiet work to make our country even better every single day. So throughout November and December, we'll be providing inspiration for this type of deeper and lasting involvement. Opportunities to learn and educate, to build community, to celebrate our city and its amazing people, and most of all, to protect the vulnerable. So we put together a week of actions and encourage you all to participate and share it with your friends. Go to nokingsportland.com for all the info and to make sure that follow them on their socials everywhere. And if you want to join and support the Frog Brigade, go to portlandfrogbrigade.com. And don't worry, we accept all species, even humans. So, let's keep doing what we're good at, Portland. And don't forget, we are stronger together. I think you guys know the motto. Let's say it together. Frogs together, strong. Frogs together, strong.
Frogs together, strong! Yay! Now let's go march!
Love you, Todd.
Good job. And he hopped off the stage as well, he should. Okay, I want to mention I want
You're
to,
watching
before we
Pretend Media on
begin, we're going to
YouTube.
get
YouTube.com/@PretendMedia.
in line behind the fire truck, okay?
You can support us
So
directly on
the
Cash
frogs
App
are going
or
to lead the
Venmo,
march.
both Pretend
There's going to be
Media,
a
all
banner,
one word.
the fire truck, and then we're going to get in line behind the fire truck. We're going to shorten the route a little bit today, just enough to get you warmed up and on your way home today. I want to thank all our speakers, our sound crew, and our...
promoting for the week of action. This is, you know, we have all of these different events.
Okay, I was going to thank our ASL interpreter, but they're not here. We are departing over there, as I said, behind the fire truck. And there you go. That's it. Everybody, thank you so much. I think I might have something else.
Thank you.
Please do. Yeah, thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, if anybody has found, lost some keys, we have some keys. So come on up here to the platform if you've lost your keys. Have a great march. Be safe out there.
Got my keys. You got your keys?
Got my keys. Let me put my
What are you looking to do? Hold this down?
yeah, under the jacket.
PretendMedia.com on YouTube. You can support us by Venmo or Cash App. Venmo @PretendMedia, all one word. Cash App $PretendMedia, all one word. Made it go out of focus.
Huh?
You made it go out of focus.
Oh, I made it go out of focus. I'm so sorry. Did you put it back
Take
on
this
hotspot?
opportunity to wander around. Oh no, hold this.
Okay, we're going back on the hotspot, guys.
Okay, we switched back over to hotspot. Let me know if the signal degrades at all. I just turned the camera off for a second. Oh, thank you, Pallet Wine, Patrick, for $1.
Thank you.
Thank you for the $1, Pat. Hey, how's it going?
Going well. How are you?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm
Nathan.
great. I've seen you around.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're quiet. So yeah, I just want to introduce myself.
I am. Yeah, I mean, especially down at the ICE protest, try not to engage.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just be there to document.
Okay.
I mean, I have my side, my views, but I try not to push that. I try not to antagonize anymore.
Yeah.
Any more than's already going on down there. So
I appreciate. I've noticed that. I always appreciate that. I'm, there to make sure, there's no violence. There's no violence.
Yeah.
That's the time down there. So, because I agree with you. I think we end up in a place where we're gonna have a conversation but nobody's hurt.
And that's the thing, like, if you don't react, it's hard to, you don't give that fuel. So.
Yeah, yes, I noticed that for you, yeah, so, and that's the reason I've never had a conversation with you, because, in doing de-escalation, I go to where de-escalation is.
Yeah.
Definitely not escalated.
I mean, I'll film it if it's the main, the main thing that's going on at that moment, but otherwise I try not to even focus on that too much,
Cool. Yeah, well, it's nice to meet you.
Hey, thank you.
Enjoy the cool days.
It is.
44, 45 degrees out here.
Yeah. When I was growing up, I grew up in Washington.
Thank you, Sluice.
Oh, thank you.
Sluice with $10. Love that y'all are out there. Oh, do not report, Sluice. Love that y'all are out there today. Thank you, I appreciate it, Sluice.
But yeah, the cool snap would always come around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Happy cheer. Makes me feel better.
It's about that time.
Yeah, so stay warm.
Well, thank you
We
for
will.
choosing yourself.
Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you down there. Okay, he's one of the respect your neighbors de-escalation guys. Sorry I didn't get him on camera. But that's who I was talking to.
I'll be the only person out here to sample, even though it's Portland.
Okay, I'm gonna go towards the front of the pod. around the truck. The unprecedented brass band. Thank you again, Slu. Sorry I was talking while you donated. I don't know if I said it. This is the unprecedented brass band. The banana band. What's our time on the meter look like? We got till 2. Parking meter, we got till 2. What time is it? Okay.
Take your pick, Frank.
So we just passed Valley Ray, who was filming on the side.
The people.
Okay, fascist USA.
The people.
Are you doing okay? Are you doing okay? Okay. I don't know what the route is. Otherwise, I'm trying to like get up to the front and then film as it goes by, which makes it especially difficult. That's Valley with the Apollo NASA shirt. Got Valley right in front of us. Yeah, the black shirt with the hood and the two cameras, two phones. KKK, no fascist USA. No ICE, no KKK, no Valley Ray today.
Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got
When queer minds are under attack, what do we do? When black lives are under attack, what do we do? When black lives are under attack, what do we do?
Yeah.
When workers are under attack, what do we do? When workers are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back!
Can you ask chat if like it's going down or something? We have hardly any watchers. See if the feed's down or.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go!
What?
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go!
Yeah. That looks bad. Okay. Yeah, it went down from 400 watchers to 66. Okay, it's. I wonder where we're marching to.
What's outrageous? What's outrageous? What's outrageous? With liberation! Down, down with deportation!
Okay, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna keep going. Bree's out. She can't walk any further. me again.
No for mass deportation. Money for homes and education. No for mass deportation. Money for homes and education. No for mass deportation. Money for homes and education. Not for mass deportation. Say it once and say it twice. We will not put up with that. Say it loud and say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it once and say it twice. We will not put up with that. Say it loud and say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it once and say it twice. We will not put up with that. Say it loud and say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it once and say it twice. We will not put up with that. Say it loud and say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Whose streets? 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 Power to the people! No one is illegal! 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 Trump says get back! We say fight back! Trump says get back! We say fight back! I says get back! We say fight back! I says get back! democracy looks like. Show me what 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 democracy democracy looks like. We'll never be defeated. Show me what community looks like. We'll never be defeated. Show me what community looks like. The people. Show me what democracy looks like. The people united. Show me what community looks like. The people united. Show me what democracy looks like. The people united will never be defeated. Looks like. United will never be defeated. Show me what democracy looks like. United will never be defeated. Show me what community looks like. Will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided.
Okay, our parking meter's almost expired. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. There's going to be a protest at 5 o'clock down at the ICE facility. I will be on at 5 o'clock down there today. Also, Brie and I are gonna go to the farmer's market. We may film a little live down there between now and 5. It may be members only. Keep your eye out for that. I'm not going to schedule it. It'll just be a little impromptu stream. It's going to depend on how much battery I have left on my hotspot and whether I think I'll make it all night. For sure, I'll be back on at 5. We'll cover that for a couple hours, and I'm probably going to take a break about 7 when I regularly go on. I'll get dinner, and then I'll be back on maybe 8 o'clock, and we'll go into the night. So I will be on next at 5 o'clock, and then 5 o'clock, and then back on about 8 until at least 10. So I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Brie just said she forgot the farmer's market vouchers, so we probably won't be doing farmer's market. I will be on at 5 o'clock today next. I will see you guys then. Thank you.